Hi, I'm Jack, and the questions get worse. Joining me today is a very special guest.
Oh, I'm special?
You are.
A very underdressed special guest. Look at you.
Well, I got to look the part, but let me tell you about you.
Okay, tell me about me.
You're one of those rare hidden gems of YouTube, and you may not know who this person is yet, but I promise someday you will. Why, it's Anthony Padilla.
Well, hello.
Anthony,
Thank
welcome
you.
to the show.
A special gem of YouTube, I suppose.
A hidden gem.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, good. Hidden.
As of yet, undiscovered talent, but we're going to try to fix that today.
Yeah. One of the new faces on YouTube.
Fresh new faces.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
I've been good. I was like, damn, when was the last time?
It's been a minute. We've collabed numerous times over the past. In each other's
over
videos.
our 1 year careers.
That's right. Yeah. Despite being fresh faces, both of us.
Mm-hmm.
No, 'cause you've been in like Your Grammar Sucks of mine, and then I've been on the Smosh channel, what is now Smosh Alike as well.
Yeah.
And many other.
I think we were in the 100th episode.
You were at least in the
or
100th.
50th.
You were in. Yeah, I think you were in both.
I think
or
we were
at
in
least
the 50th
50?
episode.
I should know this.
I don't know, man. It's been like 14 years. That's crazy.
A zillion years.
Yeah.
And now look at you. You got studio spaces and warehouses and numerous sets, numerous series.
Yeah. We're chugging along. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm not in as much content now. I'm a little bit more behind the scenes.
And do you like that?
I kind of like it that way.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
okay,
Actually, I really like it that way. I'm not really on camera that much anymore, so that is why I am a hidden gem.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, we're going to give you the proper FaceTime you deserve today.
Ooh, okay.
So, Anthony, here's the deal. I have a big old stack of questions here, and these come from your loyal fans and viewers. But the thing is, just like you, I have no idea what's on these cards. The only thing I do know about these questions is that they do get worse.
Oh, good.
So how you feeling? Should we just rip the Band-Aid off? Or
Yes.
which guest on your I Spent a Day With series has impacted your personal view on life the most with their stories, whether it be for good
Dax
or for
Flame.
bad? Tell me about Dax Flame.
No, I'm kidding. Although Dax Flame was...
He's a legend.
Dax Flame is a legend. The whole time he was just trying to get me canceled, pretty much. He was like, so what do you think about Ned Fulmer? Should he have done that? I was like, what? He's like, so
Should he have done
he's
that?
like David Dobrik with his friend on the crane. Should he have done that?
Oh my God. I love him so much.
No, I love him. He's
Sorry.
great. No, there have been so many interviews that have impacted me in big ways. It'd be hard to choose. Like in terms of creators, I think Markiplier. I mean, he's so interesting. Like,
What does he do? Is he
oh yeah. So he's also a fresh face.
Yeah.
On YouTube. So you might hear about him someday.
Oh, he's one of those video essay guys?
Yeah.
Who's like, why Garfield's bad or whatever?
Yeah, but like I think he just goes off the cuff and doesn't
for
plan
him.
anything.
Good
yeah.
for him.
One of those guys. I
look
think
him
he might make a movie someday. I think.
I don't see it.
And then also Corpse. I thought was really interesting because that was the first time I'd ever interviewed someone that was faceless. I had him on twice. One time it was like I think it was the first in-person appearance he had ever done, and I just like covered up his face. So that was super.
I remember
interesting.
that. Yeah.
And then like real answer, real deep. Shaolin monks.
Really? Now, why?
Yeah.
So what did you learn from them?
To not force things to be one way or another. Like he did this. One of the dudes did this example. This like he had a lot of moments in the interview where he had visual metaphors for things in life, and he took my necklace and he was like explaining how when you like cling to something, you try to like bring it as close to you as possible. You really want this thing. You like need this thing, and you pull it closer to you. The harder you pull, the easier it is for it to fling just as far away from you. And at the same thing, if you push it away, I hate this thing. I don't want this thing in my life. One misstep and then it flings back towards you. So he's like, just let it be as it is. Whether you love it or not, you have to just accept it the way it is. There are a lot of little things like that just, I've been trying way too hard.
But he used like your necklace as like a prop.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's impactful. It adds a personal touch.
Yeah, and I feel like now I think of that whenever I'm trying too hard. I'm like clinging or I'm rejecting something. I'm like,
Let it be.
Just let it be as it is.
Just like the monkey said.
Is that what the monkey said? The one that went to space?
No.
Oh, okay. Which one?
I'm thinking the band The Monkees.
Oh.
You know, they had that song Let It Be.
Okay, that's a little
Hey,
before
let
my
it be.
time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were
Google
they
it.
modern in your days?
Fuck you. What is a Smosh skit? That's how I know you Smosh. Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part.
I forgot
to mention that
couldn't
part.
put the. What is a Smosh skit that flopped? That to this day you're pissed that it flopped.
Ooh. It's weird. I remember teleporting fat guy, this video that we made. Yeah, I know. It's exactly what it sounds like. It flopped and I was annoyed, but then it came back. It came back and people like it now. I'll have people like stop me and say like that is the video that they remember of all videos. God.
Wait, I'm sorry. Time out. Walk me through teleporting fat guy.
So the skit is, I think it's only a minute and a half. Ian and I are standing at a bus stop. Other guy from Smosh, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. So we are waiting at a bus stop, and all of a sudden, a fat guy teleports in, and he's got a power glove on, and he steals my water bottle out of my hand and chugs it, and then teleports away. I don't even remember what happens at this point. And then we were like, did you see that? And the other, we were like, what? It's like the fat guy. And he's like, what? And then we just go there like nothing happened. And then he teleports back in and he starts singing a song about how Burt Reynolds, he stole the power glove from him. And that's how he could teleport. I don't even know.
Wow.
That video came to fruition because we had like a deadline that we didn't meet. And we had like 24 hours. It was like a 24-hour film festival type of shit that ended up happening. And our roommate, we were like, oh, we can't think of any ideas except we have this prop. Our roommate, Corey, you improvised, right? Could you just improvise a song for us? And he wrote that all.
Incredible.
He did like 2 takes and improvised the entire thing in
what is
2 takes.
Necessity is the mother of invention. You had 24. You had a day.
Yeah.
And you had a deadline. Because what? Like then you had like mandatory weekly sketches or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was like every 2 weeks we had to release a sketch. It might have been every week at this point. I don't know. We did a few contracts back in the early days that required us to release at a certain cadence.
And you had to do it.
And we had to do it. Gun to our head, we had to do it.
Well, I have a power glove.
Yeah, that was like, we just like went to the local game store and saw they had a power glove and it was like $80 or something, way too expensive for a power glove. And we were like, you know what? We have to buy this. And this is going to be the center of our video.
Incredible.
That's insane. I never knew that about Boxman and the lore behind Lunchtime with Smosh and everything. It's really interesting you say that too, because I can relate as someone that eats lunch and I don't know. It really hits close to home and whatnot.
Wait. Say that again.
Whatnot?
Whatnot.
Today's sponsor is Whatnot.
Yeah, Whatnot is the #1 live stream shopping app where you can buy, sell, or auction basically anything. From fashion to electronics to even pet stuff, there's a little something for everyone.
Jack, have you ever won an auction on Whatnot?
I actually have, Jack. I just won an auction for Donkey Konga bongo drums. This is real, by the way. So I'm now the proud owner of Donkey Konga bongo drums.
What not to love?
See what you can find on Whatnot. Use my link to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app. Scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description below. Plus, if you follow me on Whatnot, you will automatically be entered to win $500 in Whatnot credit.
$500? That's like 10 Donkey Kongas.
Click the link below to get $15 off your first purchase and follow me on Whatnot for a chance to win $500 in Whatnot credit. As you both are unks of YouTube, how do you cope with the existential dread that comes from it? The existential dread of being an unk on YouTube.
Okay. And this is for both of us. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you go first.
Oh, yeah. You want to base your answer, depending on
it's
how
the best. Yeah.
all right.
I get sloppy seconds.
I feel
Pressure's
you.
on you. First off, do you feel existential dread?
No, but I used to.
Okay.
When I was more on camera and I felt like everything was relying on me to like stay hip and be cool and be in the know of everything. And I was like, I always had this voice in the back of my head like, if I'm not like up to date on every single detail of everything that's going on, then I'm irrelevant and the momentum is gone and I, have to live up to this idea of me that people have. Right. Yeah, so there was a lot of that, but I think as I've evolved away from being on camera as much, I don't have to worry about that as much.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's very, very very nice not to feel like the success of everything is based on me and me alone. So I'm not too worried about it.
Kind of a follow up to that. Like, is your role at Smosh these days? Is it more on the producing side, would you say, or the managing side, the writing side? Like, what are the hats that you wear at Smosh these days if you're not on camera so much often?
Yeah, I attend all the leadership meetings. So there's like 6 of us on the leadership team, and I'm aware of every single thing that goes on within Smosh to a certain degree. I get to really think like big picture next like 3, 5, 10 years of Smosh.
Wow,
like
that's cool.
At this point, because I'm in less content, I get to be more of a fan of the content itself. I'm able to kind of gauge like if there's anything that we need to change within any series or any type of content based on how engaged I am within it. So, like if there is a show that I'm not feeling like I'm gravitating toward wanting to watch or to finish watching the episode, I'm like, then there's probably something that we could refine.
Yeah,
here.
trusting that gut of like, because if you're feeling a type of way, then chances are audiences are as well.
Yeah, and there's a lot of the videos that end up getting the most views are also the ones that I find myself most excited to watch and most excited to finish watching. And the ones that are getting less views are the ones that I'm also feeling a little bit less inclined to watch all the way through. So I'm like, what, like, is there stuff that we could refine here? And I'm just like constantly running this thing in my head, like, where was the point that I fell off, like in my life and career, but also the video. So I'm able to then like set meetings with certain directors or production, or just like throw out ideas and kind of see if there's areas for us to refine.
So like an optimization type role.
Yeah, I think it's like, I feel like I just get to kind of feel the vibes, right?
Love that.
I'm trying to think of more ways for Smosh to feel like it's an entire ecosystem of one brand instead of like 5 individual channels that we have right now.
Interesting. Like having that common thread. Yeah, that's a
and like more like last year we did Smosh Summer Games, and it was the first time since I had been back that we did something that felt like it was unifying the entire brand, because we had content across all the channels. I was able to for the first time see what it could be like if we have every channel kind of supporting the entire brand with a single event. So yeah, like I want more of those types of things to happen, and the audience loves it, and I like got to be a fan and just view it and be like, oh, I love this as well. Anyway,
no, it's got to be the most rewarding thing.
It's so cool. It's so cool to feel like I don't have to be in every single thing, and I get to view it from the outside. Because when I am in every single thing, which I was right when we bought Smosh back, I was in every single type of video to kind of get an insider point of view. But also, I felt like I was so in the weeds that I couldn't zoom out and see the brand overall. And I was like I felt like it was like just trying to stay afloat, trying to like write things and act in things. And I was like, I need to take a step out of this deep water so that I can view it with a little bit more of an overall overhead view.
I'm still reeling from the fact that you participate in leadership meetings just to stay abreast of all of the content that the multiple Smosh channels put out.
So I got so thrown off by using abreast, and I just thought I was like, damn, how often do we get to use that word?
Not often.
Yeah, I'm going to stay abreast a lot more. Sorry, continue.
Please
so I'm
do.
staying abreast.
You're staying abreast of, just keep that image in mind, of just all the multitudes of content that you guys put together. It feels more of like, God, I don't even know, like not a TV channel, like that's too small, just a media empire that you guys are running.
It's really cool to see all the moving parts, because we have over 70 people that are working with us full time, and it's really cool just to understand what every person does, and to know like if I see something that could use improvement, like I know who to talk to and I know how to make all that happen, but I don't have to do every single thing myself.
That's got to be a huge weight off your shoulders from having started doing
right
everything.
and you can relate, like this entire shoot you set up yourself. Like,
well, this isn't too tough.
Yeah, I mean, like, 3 cameras and a few lights here, but still, like, I mean, like, you were in charge of the audio, and you're like checking all that. Like,
always keeping an eye on the framing.
yeah. Are you checking to make sure there's red lights on all these
always
things?
So if I'm looking at a screen, I'm not bored.
Okay.
Maybe I am, but like I'm just saying, like, no, I'm literally checking to make sure, like, oh fuck, it's syncing.
Oh, I thought you were trying to give eyes to the audience. I thought you were like trying to make sure.
I do that a couple of times.
That's good. That's good. And so they can make like fan cams of you and stuff. Right?
That's the goal.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't that why we sign up for YouTube in the first place?
Yeah. I
for
see
the
these lights
cams?
are like specifically like the kind that get a little twinkle in your eyes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So you're 70 people on the team full time.
Yeah.
From the 2 of you guys in a bedroom.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was looking at we're moving into a new studio next month. And
Tell me about that.
There's this section that's like a big empty warehouse, and we built 3 sound stages in there so that we could have all of our production under one roof, because some of it was at my house, like the interview show, like that was over there. And it's all going to be under one roof now, which is incredible for everything that we're planning to do. But I had this moment because I hadn't seen the stages built, and like there's these corridors in between the stages, and they're like super high ceilings, and I was like, holy fuck, this is like, that feels like I'm in the craziest labyrinth. I was like, how did this start? It was one of the first times in recent memory I was like, how did this start in my bedroom in my mom's house? Like it was a very crazy moment.
Can't even imagine, right?
It's
like,
insane.
And the many steps that, it took you and everyone else to get there.
Yeah, all the moments in the past that I regretted.
I'm
like,
sure, yeah.
Sitting there like, why did I do that stupid business move? And then, but everything obviously, like, it's cool to have enough hindsight. Like once you're unks like us, you have enough hindsight to see like all those things that you thought were mistakes are actually just, leading you toward whatever in the future might end up being a cooler version of what you would have had in the past. Because if I wouldn't have made all those mistakes, A, I wouldn't learn from them, but also B, I wouldn't have gotten to where we are now.
Exactly.
And it's so cool to be where we are now.
That's a beautiful way to look at it, right? That's the right kind of perspective to have.
Like even me leaving Smosh because of all the things that eventually led me there forced the brand to not rely on Ian and I as the sole talent. Like we had already brought in other really talented people to be on camera, but there was still a little bit of the brand leaning on Ian and I to be the faces of the brand, and me leaving, like, it just forced all the other incredible talent that we had to be now seen as Smosh themselves, because they already were, but it just like they are now all faces of the brand in a bigger way. Like a lot of people don't even know who I am, and sometimes even Ian, because we're not on camera as much as the other cast, and that is so cool to have built something that now has other people that are even more well known within it.
It's crazy to think
it's
of,
really,
right?
really cool. It's really, really cool.
Like you and Ian were the faces of Smosh
Oh, yeah.
for many years.
Yeah.
And now it's this awesome, like, rotating cast. And God, I know you've stressed it multiple times, but like I can't imagine how cool it must feel to not have to appear on camera.
Yeah.
Nearly as often as you did.
Sure, yeah.
But still be so heavily involved in decisions across all of the abreast all of the series.
Thank you. So like so speaking of breasts, back when Ian and I first started making videos, I liked being in the videos, but it felt more like it was because there was no one else to be in the videos, like I really, really loved making the website and thinking of all the things that we could do to build the brand.
But you wish you had more people, right?
Yeah. I always wish that we had more people. Although, I will say there was an era where the ego came into play, and I was like, ooh, it's all about me. Ooh, I'm important in this world. Ooh, I have a purpose and people love me. And, obviously I had to grow out of that. But it's brought me back to seeing what I originally liked about creating this thing. And it was having that more zoomed out picture and seeing something cool get built up. And I just wasn't able to do it I wasn't able to get that zoomed out view for a long time because I was so deep in it. I hate to ruin the transition, but I really gotta pee.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
So I spent a lot of time thinking about breast.
Hell yeah. You good?
No. Not good at all.
No.
Next
question. Was there ever a moment you think you outdid two bros chilling in a hot tub, or was it truly all downhill from there?
Unfortunately, it was all downhill from there.
That's where you peaked, right?
Yeah.
What a peak.
Oh, it was a very high peak. The funniest thing is like talking to my 14-year-old sister, and she mentioned it or something. And I was like, I made that, right? And she was like, what? No, you didn't.
That's wild.
I was like, yeah, I made that. It was like 10 years ago or more. She was like, what? And then I had to do the voice. I was like, 2 bros chilling in a hot tub.
When did she ask this? Like, when did she?
This was like over Thanksgiving or Christmas or
Like
something.
recently?
Like recently.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I was like, I made that when you were 4. Like, that's crazy.
That is an internet Hall of Famer moment right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was nice to have my faceless moment, you know?
For sure.
No one had to know.
Bet, you know what though? I'll bet a lot of people still don't know that that's you. And they just know it's one of those, like you see it in Vine compilations on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Still. Like,
yeah.
It gets re-uploaded daily. So I'm sure there's a big chunk of the world that doesn't know you're responsible for it. Here's one for Musicade. How did it feel watching Ian give birth to everyone who works at Smosh? Besides you and him, of course. Is that a gag? Is that like a joke?
I don't know. I think they might be implying that he was around when a lot of the new people were being hired.
Got it.
But the newer, a lot of the cast were around before that. But he was there during a huge transitional era, and it was very interesting coming back in 2023 to feel like I was meeting people for the first time and like having to learn people's names, like whether it be on screen. Or off screen, just in general, there were like 30 people at that time, and I was like, I knew a lot of them, but a lot of the people I did not, and it felt very weird to kind of feel like an outsider in something that I had helped create. So there's definitely a transitional period.
Here we go. All right, getting somewhere.
All right, is it getting worse yet?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Anthony,
Yeah.
have you
Jack?
ever?
Jack? Do you go by Jack?
Do I go by Jack?
Do you go by Jack, Mr. Films?
That's what my Nope, don't have a joke for that.
Films.
Have you ever had a sexual attraction to any of the foods on Food Battle? Come on, Anthony, be honest. Celery, churro stick.
Damn. Ooh, damn. You know the lore. Taquitos are pretty sexy for their own reasons.
I'm sensing a theme here.
I think overall, though, I hate to say it, it would be donut. Although there was one year where it was donut versus donut, but that was when Food Battle started to flop really bad because we were so burnt out on it. You know, you can only do that. You can only battle food for 10 years, and then it starts really...
It's a long time.
I think we did vegan donut versus regular donut.
That was my next question, like what kind of donut?
Yeah, and the regular donut was definitely sexier than the vegan donut.
Why?
Something about the animal slaughter that went into it.
Made it sexier. Terrific response.
Yeah.
Guys, leave a comment below grading Anthony's response to that right now.
I heard you almost say Ian.
Yeah, you did. Thank you for hearing me.
The amount of times when I was interviewing Dag Slane that he called me Ian was off the charts. So funny. Yeah. And I never wanted to correct him, and then like a second later he'd be like, and he'd fix, he'd like correct it. But
naturally.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Ian.
Yeah, it's all good. Mr. Films.
That's right. Which Smosh video game song would you sing sexily to seduce a woman?
Assassin's Creed 3 Ultimate Music Video. How many fools can I kill today? It'd be how many times can I come today?
Nice.
So there's been a lot of iterations that have been
some thought
workshopped
into that one.
I didn't have to think about it at all now because it's just part of my lexicon because it's part of the charming process. There's a lot more lyrics than that. I'm not going to get into them because I don't want your editor.
Yeah, James. James is the editor.
Okay,
yeah.
James. I'm going to save you some hassle. I'm not going to sing the rest of it because the bleeps would be crazy.
It gets pretty blue.
If you just looked at the audio of that section, it would be all maxed out bleeps. Yeah, I'll leave that to the imagination.
I was raising an eyebrow because I didn't first recognize like Smosh video game song, and I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wait, what are they talking about? And I totally forgot. Like, yes, the Assassin's Creed, the Zelda.
Right. Yeah.
How
we
many
did a
of
bunch
those
of
did you guys make?
Let's see. We did, well, if you count the Pokemon theme song Revenge video, we actually made that from scratch. There's the Legend of Zelda rap was the first video that we put like a decent budget into. Then the Assassin's Creed 3 Ultimate music video. That was actually sponsored by Ubisoft.
Amazing.
Ubisoft. They were very abreast with that one. I don't know, 6, 7, something like that. Yeah.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is Smosh an acronym or something?
Superheroes mogging on Saturdays. Hey, yo!
Wow, that was quick.
Not very quick when you have had 20 plus years to...
But mogging's a relatively recent term.
It was unheard of. People didn't know. We made that.
Wow.
Two bros chilling in a hot tub, mogging. It all goes back to
God
Smosh.
damn. Wow. You are behind so many trends and memes. It's just, it's,
And that's why my ego is so big.
I mean, you've earned it. You wear that crown, King.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have you considered having a reunion interview with all the people who were canceled after their appearance on I Spent a Day With?
How many were canceled? Do you know?
I'm racking my brain. Who did?
Dream, maybe Dream. I don't
Oh,
know.
you did have Dream on.
Yeah.
He's controversial, I think. I don't know.
Sure.
Right out canceled.
I don't know. He's,
You know, Onision, you had him on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say have him on again. You know,
Yeah.
good dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's
James Charles.
James. Wait, was he actually?
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, a few people were.
I mean, and
Yeah.
that's inevitable
Yeah.
given any show with longevity.
There were a
Any
few
YouTube
videos that are
series.
privated now that I think about it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I absolutely don't blame you.
How many videos are privated on your channel?
A couple for sure.
For what reasons? Tell me explicitly.
Just really bad choices on my part.
On your part.
Yeah, like I used to make edgy content back
Yeah.
in the day, like because that was the trend, you know, like 2010 or whatever.
The V word, the L word, the B word, the S word, the R word,
I would
the
say
S.
stupid. I'd say ridiculous. I said a lot of bad.
Dude,
I know. Shit, I wouldn't
Are
say
you going to
now.
bleep those words now? Or do you think that it's like we've entered an era where we're taking back stupid and ridiculous?
I've had this discussion actually.
Okay.
If any of those words are coming back, I'm not the one to like, you know, wave the flag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
am stupid and ridiculous, so I can speak for all.
You can say, yeah.
I can speak for the
Good for
people,
you.
and I'm going to say you get a pass.
Thank you.
You get an S word and an R word pass.
Oh my God, I did it. Wow. You heard it here first, folks. No, but okay, hold on. I think the question within the question, right?
Sure.
Like reunion interview with all the people who were canceled after their appearance I spent a day with. So actually this gives me a lovely opportunity to talk about your series I Spent a Day With. Because
Sure.
you initially started with kind of like underrepresented
Oh, yeah.
groups and like marginalized communities and such, right?
Yeah.
And then it kind of went a bit broader with like the YouTubers and
Yeah, it came abreast at that point.
yeah. So when did you sell out, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say it probably sold out 2022
Put a date on it, yeah.
June.
Nice. Okay. Can we fact check that real quick? Oh shit, this is from Kayoya. This is from one of my editors and one of my team members.
Okay.
It's a little, I don't know, nepotist. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah,
but it's a little like,
yeah.
you know, because
There's some nepotism going on
you know,
here.
and I really don't choose these in advance. So like, kind of lame that my team was like, we'll put Kai in.
So they did this without your approval.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed in that?
Actually, big time.
Are they going to get reprimanded after this?
Yeah, I'm looking at this camera, just letting them know, like, guys, not cool.
Yeah.
This is actually some weak shit.
I think you need to cut their pay by 98%.
Well, I have to pay them first to cut their pay.
Oh, you're right. Well, maybe you could just not let them out of their cage for a couple days.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. Kayoya asks, Anthony, are you still using your VTuber avatar? And if not, can I have it?
Dude.
I want to look hotter, thanks.
Dude, that VTuber avatar is so sick.
I remember you doing this, but
Yeah.
I don't remember what your VTuber avatar looked like. Can you describe it?
It looked like an emo sex god.
Fuck, that's kind of cool.
It was so dope.
Like
I was
eyeshadow. It's emo, right?
Yeah, but mostly because of the emo hair flap.
Got it.
I had to harken back to my emo days.
Like true emo. I got you.
True. But
Like
like,
mid-late
but like
aughts.
anime character emo, where like everyone was doing that hairstyle. Let's be real, emo was influenced by anime, and
Fair.
yeah, he was dope. He had some floating wisps around him.
Mm.
I named him Anthony, spelled ampersand and the knee, and yeah, don't even. That was my old MySpace username, so it was very.
Oh, was it
sexy.
really?
Anthony? I was like, dude, I am so clever.
Dude, you probably gave yourself so many like pats on the back for that.
I did. And he had like this
Deserved.
gold jacket that looked like a rib cage. I don't know. He was dope. He had fangs. There were a few keys on the keyboard that I could press during my streaming for him to do certain emotes or whatever. And there'd
Very
be one where
cool.
he pulls out a blunt and smokes it for a second. So that was
Dank.
really dank. He looked sexy as hell. Honestly, I was kind of inspired by my avatar.
You were like,
so-
I want to look like that.
So gonna get those face tats soon.
Love that. Oh, he had
Yeah.
face tats. You didn't mention the face tats.
He had like I don't know if it was makeup or not, but I'm gonna pull the trigger and make it permanent.
Why not, right?
Why not?
I mean, you got the body's a canvas, and you get this whole area is just completely untouched.
That's right. I've already done this to my body. You know, why not just keep it going?
100%.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
100% it.
Yeah.
Okay, you only answered half the question.
Oh, can he have it?
Yeah, can Kai
I
have
was
it?
hoping I didn't have to answer that.
You do.
He's one of my prized possessions.
It's your
Like
baby.
even though it's digital, I feel like that thing. I feel like I'm gonna need to come back out with that. Like when I am so decrepit that no one wants to have me
Right.
in a video ever again because I just look gross.
The avatar
I look
back
stupid
on.
and ridiculous. I don't know if I can say that, but like I have it on backup, right? In case my anxiety gets too bad or if I fall into money troubles.
Right, you can just whip that out. How many times have you thought...
12, whatever it is, 12.
Okay. I haven't even finished I haven't finished reading it. Like I'm covering it with my thumb.
Okay.
I don't know where this is going.
All right, let's see.
But 12.
Let's hear it.
How many times have you thought about continuing the tattoos all the way to the tip?
Ooh, this kind of plays into what we were talking about.
Sure does. Like so one head is uncovered. How
yeah.
about the other head?
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to happen.
Love that.
I'm just not excited about the healing process.
No, does it ever heal?
You're
I think it's one
right.
of those like it just
Right.
doesn't scar over. It just keeps scarring.
And when you're banging 24/7,
Heavy lies the crowd.
It's like you're gonna have to take a break, you know. And
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I could take that break, you know.
Dude, you're so cool.
So it's probably when I retire from sex.
You're the first person to call it that. Retire from sex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Once I'm there, then it's gonna be the first thing that I do.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get that puppy tatted up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you or Ian got worse questions? So Ian was previously on the show.
I know he was on the show, but I didn't watch too much. I didn't want to know how bad they get.
I respect that.
It's not because I'm lazy. Did he get questions about tattooing his dick?
He did not.
Okay,
No.
so I'm gonna say me.
I'm going to agree because I have done all the questions. I kind of know what I vaguely remember what I asked him.
Uh-huh.
These are much worse.
Okay, good.
He wasn't asked if you were an alpha, omega, or beta.
Right.
The fucking VTuber one that just sucks.
Good. I'm glad that I got the better, worse questions.
Oh my God. I almost did it again. I almost fucking did it again.
I knew you were gonna do that.
It was unconscious.
There's a thing that people do when they almost say Ian's name instead of my name, and you did it. There's a glottal stop. It's like there's a
You can recognize it, right?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. You
What
can't
I-
hide from me, Mr.
I know.
Summers.
Of course, there's no hiding from
Yeah.
you. What I meant to say was, oh my God, Anthony, it's time for the final question. Wow, it hits so
Okay.
much harder when you do it the second
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's like telling a joke twice, you know? It really lands hard.
What was the joke?
Hate you. This question comes from Pickle Master.
You know, someone with that username is going to ask a real good question.
Just solid stuff.
Yes.
If your butt crack was horizontal,
Yeah.
would it clap while going down the stairs?
I think it depends how the method of. Well, first of all, I think you would probably have to hop everywhere, right?
Would you?
Because would you be able to do a left right? If the body evolved, right, for a horizontal butt crack, it'd probably be because you moved like this, right?
Right. Like unilaterally,
Yeah.
where your mass is always centered.
Yes.
But that would suck because if your crack were horizontal, you would have a kind of just useless like flap, you know? So your both legs are connected to the bottom cheek. Then you just have a cheek just kind of like chilling.
Why do I keep imagining it looks like a couch cushion that has like a divider in the middle? Yeah. Like that's a new.
I like that they asked you this question. It has nothing to do with you. They just wanted to like.
They just want to know my thoughts specifically. They knew I would have a really good answer for this one. So I don't want to disappoint you, Mr. Pickle Master.
Please don't.
I think it would probably clap depending on if I wanted it to. Like I know,
Okay,
like
so you
there's
control it.
when you go enough years with the horizontal butt crack, there is a point where you've mastered the skill, right? You've mastered.
You
Do I
have
want to
to.
make noise? Because when you were younger and when you were a teenager, you got made fun of it so much that you tried to make sure it didn't happen. But by the time you get older, you reach sexual maturity. When you're having sex as much as I do, then you
24/7.
have gotten really comfortable with your body, and you're able to make it do things that you want.
I like that you're treating it as just one person in a sea of regular people has it. I just thought like what if the whole population were? But you're like, no, there's one kid. Everyone made fun of him.
I am the only one, right? It's my ego coming into play
There it
now.
is. There it is. It has to be me.
It's coming back to it's all about me. I am the main character of this question.
In your
situation.
world, it's just you with the fucking miraculous, unique butt crack.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But I like how in my world I was made fun of.
There's an ounce of humility in your ego trip.
My ego trip has me being made fun of as well.
Well, yeah, I'm this god with the miraculous butt, but I was bullied for it, you know.
But I've come to own it. I've come to own this butt crack.
Anthony, you crushed these goddamn
Thank
questions.
you, man. Thank you. And I'm not on camera much these days, so this is my exclusive appearance for the month.
You could have fooled me, man. Cause it looks like you've been on, or it sounds like you've been on camera
For like what, 20 years?
like 24/7.
24/7
As
for
often
20
as you're banging,
years.
baby.
The only time I'm not is when I'm on camera. So
love
that's
that.
why I had to take a break from camera
like that.
appearances because it's really ramped up in the.
You wanted to give Anthony a
Yeah.
rest,
Yeah.
because I imagine that's what you call it.
Yeah. Oh,
Ampersand
yeah.
and all, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anthony?
Yeah. The questions are finished, but there's one last ask that I must ask of you, Anthony.
Okay. Spit in my mouth? No.
All right, well, that's our show. Thank you.
Okay.
I have a bit of a tradition here on this
Okay.
series. I would like for you to go through these questions. You can finally see them for yourselves. I want you to eliminate one username forever from future episodes of The Questions Get Worse.
So they never get to ask anymore?
Correct. And you can base it off any metric. It can be the quality.
So many things taped on top of each other. Oh, because you reuse the same one every time?
Yeah.
That is
Just to make it thicker.
smart.
It's not smart.
Damn. This is your okay. Well, it's very good for the environment.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, I just like stacking it
Damn,
on
it's
top.
gonna get this. This baby's getting thick.
Honestly, just like
Right?
a dude with a horizontal butt crack.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, this is your baby, huh?
Uh-huh.
Where they got video, VFX artist, streamer, voice actor. I was gonna eliminate them for having all their professions in their profile.
I didn't even notice that. They do.
Yeah.
That's a very solid reason.
Because I like to have a little mystery. I don't want to know who I'm talking to, who
Right.
is interacting with me.
And
if
he's
I
just
know too
laying it
much
all out
about
there.
you, yeah, like add a little mystery, right? I will eliminate DGB, Derp Game Blast, because they talked about Ian and I got main character syndrome, and
Can't have that.
that we got compared all of our lives, and I don't appreciate the comparison.
Editor, get them out of here. You are banned forever.
DGB, don't gonna blast me with questions anymore,
Got him.
or anyone, ever again.
Anthony, thank you so much for coming on The Questions Get Worse. I'd ask, where can I find you? But you're on like 17 different channels.
Yeah, there's no way to get me out of your feed.
And why would I want that?
I don't know. My main character syndrome says you would never want that.
Hey, it's been a fucking
It's
blast.
been a fucking blast.
Been an
Here's your-
absolute treasure.
Here's your thick rack.
Thank you. By the way, you can watch a longer version of this interview with even more questions and longer answers over on my Patreon. Here's a little clip. What's it like being tall?
Tall. Is 5'11" tall?
Is that where you are, 5'11"?
Yeah.
You look taller when you came in. You had to like duck under the door when you walked in. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired of hitting my. Well, you have the Hobbit house to
I
like
do.
because you want to feel tall in this house.
I
kn-
do.
Like
It makes me feel like a big man. And once again, a big special thanks to today's sponsor, Whatnot. Click the link below to get $15 off your first purchase and follow me on Whatnot for a chance to win $500 in Whatnot credit.